Human fights for anything: religion, power, land, and sometimes over things so stupid they start to sound completely fake. So here are some of the most ridiculous wars in human history.
Number 1. The Pig War. The story begins on San Juan Island, near the border between America and British-controlled Canada. The border here was unclear, so the situation was already unstable. One day, an American farmer found a pig eating potatoes in his garden. This wasn't the first time, so he grabbed his rifle and shot the pig. Now, that pig belonged to a Britisher who was working near a company. That Britisher was asking for compensation. The farmer refused, so they tried to threaten and arrest him. But the American thought Britishers was trying to take control over the island, so they sent their military for protection. Soon after, American soldiers arrived. Britishers also responded by sending warships. So now, a dead pig was dragging two empires toward a possible war. But luckily, the military commanders on both sides realized how absurd this situation really was and reportedly refused to start the war. In the end, the only confirmed casualty of the entire conflict was only the pig. Number 2. War of the Stray Dog. Greece and Bulgaria was sharing a tense border. Their relation was already fragile. One day, a Greek soldier's dog ran across the border into Bulgaria. The soldier chased after it. Bulgarian border guards saw him and shot the fire to kill him. This escalated the tension as Greece blamed Bulgaria and demanded an apology, which they refused. In response, Greek forces crossed the border and advanced into Bulgarian territory. Gunfire erupted. They even used the artilleries, and many peoples began to die. After the international community stepped in, an investigation was followed. Greece was ordered to withdraw its troops, and later they were asked to pay compensation to Bulgaria. The war ended after a few days, but dozens of people had already been killed, all because of a stray dog crossing a border. Number 3. War of the Bucket. In medieval Italy, Bologna and Modena was already having a war. The war did not literally begin because somebody stole a bucket, but the bucket became the ultimate insult. After defeating Bologna at the Battle of Zappolino, soldiers from Modena entered the city, and according to legend, they stole a wooden bucket from a public well. The stolen bucket became a trophy of humiliation, like a way of saying, "We defeated you so badly, we even stole your bucket." Even today, that bucket is still preserved in Modena as one of history's strangest war trophies. Number 4. The War of Jenkins' Ear. In 1731, a British merchant captain named Robert Jenkins was sailing through the Caribbean Sea. His ship was stopped by Spanish coast guards for checking. Jenkins later claimed that during the search, a Spanish officer cut off his ear and handed him back and warned him to tell his king what had happened. At first, the incident was largely ignored. Then, years later, Jenkins's story was brought before the British Parliament. The tale outraged the British public. After 8 years of that incident, in 1739, Britain declared war on Spain. Warships battled across the Caribbean. Ports were attacked. Thousands of soldiers and sailors were involved. The war lasted for years before finally ending in 1748.